right, that's not how we do it. All right, but you guys probably noticed we're in a different location than we normally are. We're on the road. We're in Jacksonville, Florida, and we're here with my dad.
So we got we got Pops on tonight.
Pops.
Coming to hang out, bro.
Pops, not like lollipops.
Nope.
He used to be a sucker.
Well,
Hey,
Dude,
dude, he's got bars, dude. He's got bars tonight.
Ladies
who are you, Lil Wayne?
Yeah, dude. Where'd you come up with all these wicked bars and raps,
Yeah.
man?
Huh?
What's up, dude?
You just got comebacks and innuendos. Just
It's just how I roll.
Lined
fly.
up.
hey, bro, I know it. It's hereditary.
That's hereditary. That's what he say.
By the
Yes.
way,
Because
that
you got it
movie.
from the bitches.
Rewatch
Daddy.
that movie again.
Yeah.
Hereditary?
So
Have you seen? Do you like horror movies?
Horror movies?
Horror movies?
Horror.
horror?
Horror
Yeah.
movies.
Horror.
Scary
I like
movies.
horror movies, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know about horror.
Yeah,
Okay.
the scary
I
ones.
mean, the scary ones. I mean, I used to remember, like, when, maybe not when you were so little, but when the girls were so little,
Yeah.
I used to, like, have the surround sound on, have it up loud and turn the lights off and shit, and there would be, like, Jason on,
Yeah.
and I would, like, have the girl sit next to me, and I knew some shit was going to happen, I'd be like, bah!
Yeah.
As soon as the shit
No,
happened.
you had a lot of
they
these
would, like,
stories.
jump-
There's a lot of these
they would
stories.
jump out of their pants.
That's
and I'd be like,
always
so fucking awesome.
yeah.
So
There's more stories like, I mean, he's a big jump scare guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I think that's such a quality. Like to me,
Yeah.
that's
No, you know
such a
how to
quality
live.
dad joke, dude.
Yeah.
Like I love that. That's so good.
There was a classic one that, I mean, everybody remembers. I really wish Tiffany was here because she can tell it the best. She was the oldest at the time. But we went down to this Tom Thumb down the street, and we had two convenience stores. And Swifties is where you think this joke would have been pulled off.
Right.
You don't know Swifties, but Swifties is
Swifties.
like the neighborhood
which story are we
7-Eleven.
going with this? Which story are we going with this?
You'll find out.
Okay.
But we go to Tom Thumb for whatever reason. We're in Wayne's car. I think it's me, Tiffany, my dad, and Wayne. And Wayne's, I don't know. It was some fast car at the time.
Yeah.
Anything's pretty much fast for me. I'm on a bike at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm 8, 9, 10 years old, something
Yeah.
like that. All of a sudden, Wayne and my dad run out of the Tom Thumb. Me and Tiffany are in the back like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, we're kids. Tiffany, I looked to her for guidance because she's got her shit together. She's 1 year older than me or
she's
whatever.
got 13 months on.
Clearly has it together.
Yeah.
They come out like they've stole. They're like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. The cops are coming.
Yeah.
All we know as kids is like, hey, cops are not a good thing.
Wait. Let me stop you right there.
Okay.
And that was not the story.
Oh shit.
I mean, that was the story I was telling.
Okay, go ahead with your story, and I'll tell you the truth.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your story.
You're
and I'll tell
good.
you the truth.
Well, I want to hear the truth though.
Yeah.
I want to hear the truth. What actually
I mean,
happened?
You don't always
It
remember
might-
the
it-
exact truth.
It might be a different story, so go
I
ahead.
mean, you were 50 years old when this happened, so you're clearly going to have the clearest memory.
No, I'm 50 years old now. 50
Well.
plus. Anyway,
50
finish your
plus.
story.
That's a good
We
way.
get all the way home.
Yeah.
We run inside, cut off all the lights. I think Amber's at the house at this point. There might have been more people. I can't remember, but we get in the living room. We have an L couch. So, like, the door, it's similar to the way this looks in frame. So, you see this door right here. Doors like that.
Door's right there.
There's an L. It's a connecting couch.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, everybody get the fuck on the ground. We have an old school door, and it's got windows in the door, and the windows go down. I think the bottom window's like wood, but like we can see all the lights got to be off. Cut the blinds, and we have like a street light, so it's like orange, so you can see if somebody's gonna.
You
like,
can see a shadow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Terminator all day long.
Yeah.
He's like, and you guys got to shut the fuck up. The FBI are listening, or the cops are listening. They have like they have a mic with a cord, and they throw it down. And all right, the way you come in our neighborhood is all lefts.
Yeah. Yeah.
The way you leave is
The
all
cinnamon.
rights.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
J.
yeah.
It's a J.
I mean, it's a very curly J. It just
Right.
keeps going though.
Yeah.
Right. So, and we're in the very center of the Cinnabon. You know, the core of it. And he's like, dude, they throw the thing, they can hear us miles away. They could be still up at Tom Thumb, they're hearing us. And we're like quivering. We have no
Yeah,
idea.
you're
what the fuck
at this. Yeah, you're young.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
freaking
now
out.
Wayne is near the door, and we don't. We're just like we're thinking like an adult's near the door. He's got it. Something goes down.
Yeah.
We run. Y'all defend us for our lives.
Yeah.
He banging on the door. Like, the cops are at the door. And he's like, no,
And
no,
you
no.
can't see him
We
banging?
can't. We're on the other side of the old couch.
Oh,
He's
no.
banging on the fucking door. And it's rattling hard. Wood on wood. We're freaking out.
Yeah.
Tell the story from your point of view.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So that's your point of view.
Yeah,
Let me
scared
tell you
to
what
death.
actually
Scared
happened.
to death.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what actually happened.
Okay.
So
I remember a brick going through a window, though, to be honest.
I went
at the Tom Thumb.
I went to the Tom Thumb several times that night
Okay.
to get a bottle of wine. Probably 8 times.
Wow.
Get a bottle of wine. Went home, drank it, went back to the store, got a bottle of wine, went back to the store, drank
Right.
it, blah, 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 blah. The last time, you were not with me. It was just me and Amber.
Oh, word.
Yeah, word. So,
I had an imagination
we-
on me, by the way.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He straight up.
I had an
He had
imagination.
half
on
that shit.
I'm telling you, dude.
he had
Hey,
like
friends were hard to come by.
He had
all
like
right?
a third of that shit right. He had imaginary friends.
Hey,
like
if one of
fucking
your
hell.
friends was busy, it's you
So-
and yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
So-
yeah.
Me, myself, and I
So anyway,
all day long.
It's me and Amber. So I go to pull out of the parking lot. I hear a glass break. Somebody could have ran over a bottle. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I tell Amber, oh shit, they're after us. So I take off. Well, in my car, I only have the right front brake that works. None of the other brakes work.
What was the car at the time?
79 Granada. The one with no headliner.
Yeah.
So
It's like red
I-
interior, silver outside.
yeah. So I'm hauling
Rattle
at,
can.
I'm hauling
Oh,
ass down
crispy.
the road.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I go to turn down our road. I miss it. I hit the brakes. I turn off almost into somebody's yard. I back up hauling ass. Turn around, go around the corner. As soon as I get around the corner and pull in the driveway, the neighbors at the corner pull up. I was like, oh shit, the cops are here. The cops are here. Everybody get underneath the porch. Because the neighbors are pulling in their yard.
Okay.
So we make it inside the house. Laura and you and Tiffany are sleeping. I go in the house. I'm like, everybody down on the floor. Everybody down on the floor. Cops are coming. Cops are coming. I know it's bullshit. They're waking up and they don't have a fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I lay down by the front door. And everybody's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. She's fucking panicking because everybody thinks the cops are actually here.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I'm by the front door and I just beat on the inside door. It's the police. Open up, open
Okay.
up, and open up. And
I wasn't terrible way off.
Well, the
You
thing,
weren't terribly
the
off,
thing
but-
was that
other than me being
that you
involved in
must
the
have-
entire
you had a
thing.
dream that you were in the car the entire time.
Well,
Yeah.
you
Or
gotta
something.
think, I'm waking up probably from a wet dream. Let's
Well,
be
it's-
honest.
well,
It's
Yeah.
like
that's
I mean, that's
probably
not-
musty summer.
that wasn't the
That's
time you peed in the trash can. Though.
summer. The musty
What's up?
summer.
That wasn't the time you peed in the trash can, though.
No, that okay. So we're just letting things out.
Yeah, we want to talk about.
No,
I
it's
mean,
fine.
So anyway, so I got in trouble later
I
on.
did that in confidence, by the way. I peed in that toilet in confidence.
in that
In
trash,
trash
can.
can.
In that
Trash can.
Hey, it was a
Not
toilet to
toilet.
me, dude.
In the kitchen.
Yeah.
In the kitchen.
He said, at that
So-
time, it was a toilet. It
Yeah.
was a toilet for
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
moment.
So
My imagination was thick.
and at any rate, I got in so much trouble for that bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, forgive it for acting like the police were there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Well,
but
because
that's such a good.
because
Dude,
I-
that's such a good
Because I
joke.
freaked everybody else out.
See,
and,
that's
and later on, I'm driving my car down the road. And I'm like, blum, 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 blum. I had so many flat tires on my car
oh
like
because
flat
of
spots,
fucking
because I braked so hard.
yeah
Because I was freaking hauling ass, and I
Yeah.
shouldn't have been hauling ass.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a
'Cause
lot
nobody
of
was
shouldn't have
chasing
been
me.
hauling ass going on.
Nobody was chasing me, but I had to make it
Right, you had to
believable.
make it believable.
Right.
No, I get it, and I respect you for going far enough for the joke. You know what I mean? I respect you, for doing
It wasn't
that.
a joke. I had to make it believable.
Right, right.
Joke, no joke, whatever. It had to
It's
be
kind of like how I
straight up
pranked you
believable.
earlier.
Oh yeah, it was so good.
They weren't turkeys.
Yeah, they weren't. Oh god, Lee, that was so
Turkeys?
bad.
What the fuck?
I
Dude,
pranked him. I
this
said there
dude.
was turkeys on the side of the road. There was no turkeys.
I'm driving, and it's like there's traffic 4 lanes across the highway. Right?
Right.
I'm not even I'm not even tuned into what the fuck
He's
is going on.
not.
I'm looking at the road, making sure we're not getting hit from this side, all this shit, right?
Right.
He's off in his own little world,
Yeah.
doing his shit.
As
okay?
I do.
As
he
normal.
does.
Normal.
As you can
As
see.
normal.
Right, this is
He's
how it
always in his own
goes.
fucking world.
So he goes. So I'm driving, and I hear him go, "Oh, look, turkeys!" And then
No reaction.
And then I don't even look at him.
Could have not even been
And
in the car.
And he goes,
I coulda
he
got out of
goes-
the car.
He turns to me and goes, "They weren't turkeys." Gotcha. And I was like, dude.
And you were like,
I was like, what are you even
He goes,
saying?
I didn't even see what
what
they
did
were.
you say?
What are you talking about? I
Yeah.
was like, what are you even talking about?
You said
dude?
what? Yeah.
Oh.
What did you say? And I
Okay.
said they were turkeys and they
okay,
weren't.
speaking of that, okay, let's go to that kind of thing.
Okay.
So we're coming back from Pensacola. My brother like bailed on a bike that he thought my dad co-signed for.
How old are we?
14, 15?
You guys were.
No, you.
We were 14.
You said
and
how
15. We were
old
14,
was
15.
I?
I'm speaking for you.
oh,
Like,
oh,
how
oh,
old were
you're
you?
saying you.
Don't ever speak for
Yeah,
me.
you were
Okay.
saying
Anyway, so I go over to Pensacola. I get his bike. It was fixing to get repoed. So my dad actually bought it, and my brother co-signed for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it because my brother bailed. Okay, so I get the bike. I put it in the truck, the one that had the for sale sign, and it looked like we were selling you. Well, it said
don't understand.
in the bed of the truck. It said for sale, and
Yeah.
Cody was sitting on the tailgate, so it looked like it was for sale for Cody.
And it's just Cody sitting
And
on the
Cody was sitting on
tailgate.
the Cody was sitting on the toe
Yeah,
locks. I'll have to
yeah.
show you that picture. Anyway,
Okay.
so it was a short bed,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a motorcycle in the back.
Yeah.
Well, the tailgate had to be down, so we're on the way back from Pensacola, and it's just me and Laura, and we're coming back, and the tailgate's down, the motorcycle's in there, and we're coming back. It's like it just got to raining, it's misting and whatever, and she's sitting in the passenger side. I'm blind in that side, so whatever. And I hear her say, "Dear," like whatever, dear. There's a fucking deer! I'm like, oh shit. And next thing you see this deer running out across the road, and he's like back paddling, and he hits a reflector and back across the road in front of us. And went from like
shit.
75 to like 30. And I'm like, all I can think of is this motorcycle's going to be in between us in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
no.
all I could see was that deer.
Dude.
And he was gone. He was gone. And I sharded.
Yeah, well, you'll get that on them
Yeah,
big jobs.
yeah,
Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah.
It will happen
On the
some of
way
those.
back, he's or on the way to the venue just now.
Right.
He's like, bro, you see
Let
all
me-
these deers?
Let me preface this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I grew up hunting, like with my dad, my uncle. So
Hunting,
on
like,
the
real deer, or just
yeah, like deer,
regular white deer.
Yeah, whitetail, just whitetail deer.
Whitetail or whitetail.
Whitetail deer. Whitetail
Okay,
deer. Yeah.
okay.
But so like growing up, it was like when you get into Alabama, you put like your deer eyes on. You know what I mean? So you see shit on the side of the road,
That's
and you're
like
fucking,
dogs.
You're locked
I mean,
in.
if you're up north, there's a deer. But anyway, go ahead.
So I've got that locked in, right? And so on the way up, I'm seeing all these deer on the side of the road, right? And then
Alive
go
or
ahead,
dead?
continue with your story.
So
Alive or
he's
dead?
seeing the deer on the way there, and he's like
Alive or dead?
Alive.
alive, but he's bringing it up like after we have passed. He's like, "Oh wow, there's deer." I'm like, "All right, I didn't see them. We've
Yeah.
already clearly
Again,
passed."
off in his own little world. You know what I mean?
Go figure.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure things out. You know, taking a long time. Still going through it. Now we're coming
Taking his
back.
own time.
We're coming back, and he's like, "Deer." Saw a deer on the right side. Next deer we see literally taking a shit on the side of the road.
Dude,
I've never seen a
5
deer
foot.
taking a shit. And I mean, like, he wasn't standing full throttle all four. He's
No, I mean,
dropping
you know when
he's squatted on, like, he's
Like a dog.
deadlifting.
it's
Like a dog.
exactly just like a dog.
Yeah, I've never
with the
seen a
weird,
deer take a shit, apparently. I thought
Yeah.
they just, like how a goat just lets droplets out the back.
They lift the tail up and
They're just like, hey.
So you think it's like a horse going down the road?
No, I
What?
knew it was a deer.
No,
I'm saying,
He said, what the fuck?
you think it's like a horse going down the road. He's just shitting out his ass.
yeah.
Down the road.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he goes
I
about.
thought you meant y'all thought it was a horse going down
No,
the road. And
no,
I was like,
no,
it
not
was
a
definitely
horse.
a deer.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
knew it was a deer.
His
You guys
little-
are so stupid.
His cute little tail was just curled up, and
Yeah.
he's just pooping,
Dude.
and he's just
I go,
minding nobody's business.
you were
He's-
painted so close to that too. His tail was curled up cute.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's the first thing he did.
I mean, you're looking at him, and you're like, he's not old enough to be shot or anything. Not that. All right, that was weird.
that was an aggressive.
He's not
statement.
old enough to be killed. But like you're
By
just
the
seeing
way,
him, and you're like, he
People
is
shoot
odd-
does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
but
a
he-
do-
he's
it was
like
a
way
doe.
too
By the
comfortable
way,
to
it
be-
wasn't a dude deer. It
But
was a female.
it was
deer.
a dude
It was a
deer.
doe.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a
It wasn't a
doe.
dude deer.
It was
Okay,
a
so
doe.
she was way too comfortable to be that close to the road.
Yeah, it wasn't her first time shitting next to the road.
Yeah, and
let me
she
tell you,
wasn't 20
She
yards
was-
off.
Yeah,
She was
Maybe,
like,
maybe she ate on the other side of the road.
Yeah,
and it
crossed.
was like Taco Bell
yeah. Oh yeah, she didn't have time to
She
get into
didn't-
the woods, dude.
or
No.
crystals.
Yeah, she didn't have time to get into the woods
Yeah.
after that.
no, she was.
But you could tell
She
she was
was-
confident about it. That was the thing. She was like, she was kind of looking at you, like looking at the road, like, what are you guys gonna do about it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She kind of had that look.
She did this thing like, all right, fucking take a look.
She's
I've
Just
shit
sit
here
here.
before.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
one's killed me.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's wild, bro.
yeah.
So
The country roads back here are just like a different breed.
Yeah.
Didn't they film G.I. Jane or something out here?
yeah, and Camp Landing.
Yeah, so I mean she was basically shitting on Camp Landing.
But that bitch was a badass in the movie. Anyway,
well,
whatever.
the deer was treating it otherwise.
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie.
G.I. Jane?
That, but also Camp Landing.
No, that's where it was filmed.
Oh, I thought you were saying that was a movie.
No,
Gotcha,
that was
gotcha,
just
gotcha,
a
gotcha.
location where
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was-
yeah, yeah.
There's like
I haven't
bases
seen
out
that.
there and
I
whatnot.
haven't seen that movie.
But,
Think.
When we're in a walk in the park, you have to follow us.
Oh wow. He's walking you right now, dude.
Damn,
Yeah, dude. You just got walked
damn,
live on air.
that's
This lives
man.
forever.
Yeah, that's
Oh, wow.
tough, man.
And he's flexing on you while he's doing it.
yeah, that hurt. That hurt a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
well,
fine.
It is
It's
what
all
it
good.
is.
You're gonna have to retire this whole outfit.
Yeah, dude. Not wearing this one again.
Never,
My first
dude.
time.
He's got bad
But
juju on
I
it.
have to wear this shirt to where it wouldn't show my nipples poking out.
Oh, that's fine, dude. We are a
Dude.
free and nipple podcast, dude. We are
Yeah.
not. Hey, you need to let one free? Go, let it
Dude,
rip.
There's no hate over here, dude.
Yeah, dog. We
There's
accept
no
all.
hate.
Why would we
Yeah.
not?
I think I'm
Why
missing
would
a
we
hat.
not?
You're missing a hat. You want a hat?
No, I mean I just feel like
I don't think we got an extra hat.
I just feel like
I
I'm
don't
hatless.
think I have one.
I got.
I didn't realize I was supposed to wear a hat backwards.
You got better hair than us.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Your shit is fly.
The
from,
flow is
Oh,
ridiculous.
hey,
over
let me
here, dude.
tell
Yeah,
you
but I'm old as
something,
fuck.
buddy.
Brother.
Over here on the couch
Huh?
is a looker.
Dude.
You ever seen Dazed and Confused? My dad, he was confusing people. Like, there's no reason
I
you
was
should have been that
confused.
good looking.
I was confused and dazed.
Yeah,
back
dude.
in my day.
Hey, the jawline you had, bro, could cut
Dude, the
glass.
locks,
Hey,
locks back then were
back-
ridiculous,
Back
dude.
then, I actually had a vehicle that I painted yellow, and across the windshield said "Dazed and Confused."
Did you really?
All right,
Yeah.
What
a
car was
little,
that?
little too on the nose.
It was I think it was like a '70 C10 pickup,
Oh, really?
and in
That's
yellow
cool.
across the windshield said "Dazed and Confused."
That's tight.
Buddy lived the hot
yellow
rod
ring.
lifestyle coming up. Him
Yeah,
and his
dude,
brother.
I wanted to talk to you about this because, like, I know Cody, like Cody and I have talked about him racing, like when he was younger and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and he says that comes from you, like working on cars and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
where did all that shit come from? You know, like what got you into it, and did you do any racing when you were younger? Or, you know, what
No,
kind
I
of
just
shit?
Street racing, didn't you? And Wayne and Boo Boo.
Well,
I mean, different type of racing.
I liked hot rods way before I street raced.
Okay.
So I had several hot rods, and I street raced a few times,
Bring
and
this a little closer. Yeah, Mike, a little closer.
and I street raced a few times, and probably not the best
Yeah.
because I wasn't aware what I was supposed to be doing.
yeah.
So we used to always go to this place in Orange Beach, which always everybody hung out with their hot rods and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that we were there a few weekends, and then next thing you know, there's like 35, 40 cars, and like 5 or 6 cars would leave, and then like 20 cars out of the parking lot would leave. And come to find out, they were going down this one road and like street racing.
Yeah, setting up and racing down the road or whatever.
So we're walking around, and this guy's like, "Hey, you want to go race?" Fuck yeah, I want to go race.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Never done it on purpose.
What? How old are you at this point?
16,
16, 17, 18?
No, probably. Yeah, probably 18.
Okay.
No. Because
Actually,
probably
not.
17, because the first child was at 18. So probably 17.
Okay.
I had a 69 Chevrolet pickup that had been lowered to the ground with a 400 small block with a turbo 400 transmission.
Damn.
And had a bunch of shit done to it.
Dude, that's fucking
And-
gnarly.
And it was a badass motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it had a T-shift, T-handle BM shifter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go off in the middle of fucking nowhere, and we're sitting there next to this other guy, and this motorcycle goes down a quarter of a mile and parks on the side of the road and shines his lights across the road.
Yeah.
That's
The
our
finish line.
Are
Yeah.
you feeling the temperature in the air?
Dude, I
So-
can feel... Dude.
the sun's
So-
down.
So
Yeah.
there's 15.
The temperature's warm,
this is
dude. You
this
can
is in the
feel
middle
it.
of. This is like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, pitch
Yeah.
black.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
And a pitch black road. There's no street lights.
Oh yeah.
So
Cut the lights off. Everybody
there-
goes missing.
there's another 15, 20 cars there,
Okay.
other than us. We take off. We pass, and he's like 3 bumpers behind me. And he says, "Let's race again." Fuck yeah, let's do it. I've smoked your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys betting or anything? Or is there anything on the line?
It's just
You're just running it just
Just
around.
Bragging rights.
ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ego.
Yeah. And
And-
at that age, too, that's a big deal. You're
Yeah,
like, oh, I
and-
smoked that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Fucking
and he-
Craig had
and-
nothing on my t-shirt.
And he's
dog.
like,
yeah.
and my nephew's like, "Dude, don't do it. You won.
Yeah.
You never
Call it good.
You never do it again."
Yeah, you live 1/4
So-
mile at a time.
So what happened is, we go back, same spot again, same motorcycle, blah blah blah. So I pull this T-shift back. Well, when they say go, I slam it to the floor. Well, it fell all the way to the floor instead of stopping where it should have stopped. It fell to the floor. And we both take off. Well, when we both took off, I slammed it up because I got pissed off because it fell all the way to the floor.
Yeah.
So I didn't go from first. I went to drive.
Ugh.
So he fucking took off. So when we got at the end of the finish line, my front bumper was at his rear bumper. So I got pissed off. So I locked the brakes off. I was in the left-hand lane. I slid around off in the fucking ditch. And
Yeah.
I was fucking stuck.
Yeah.
And all I remember seeing was like dirt every fucking where, and like people coming from everywhere trying to get me out of the ditch. And as soon as they got me out of the ditch, all we could see was blue lights everywhere, because there was a known spot for drag racing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they hear that shit from.
And we got out of there. Everybody got out of there, and everything was good. But
Yeah.
you know,
what?
I mean, that's.
Yikes.
I mean, that was like the easiest part of my danger days,
Yeah.
per se. I mean, I got pulled over on the roof of my truck.
I remember you telling me this. Go ahead.
What?
In the middle of the night.
Go ahead. Let the story
Oh,
unravel.
shit.
So,
Oh, dude, Buddy's been. Cops like my father. They're
So-
aware of who he is.
I don't know. You know Old Palafox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you get on Old Palafox, right about where, I can't think of the road that crosses, where Napa's at. Okay?
Yes.
You know where Napa's
Is
at?
that Car City?
Yeah, Car City.
Yeah, yeah,
Where
yeah.
Napa's at, and you're in Old Palafox. If you go to the right on the Old Palafox,
Okay.
right past Napa, there's a road that goes in the neighborhood. Well, it goes down, it goes over a huge railroad track. So it goes over the railroad track, it makes a turn.
Oh, okay.
You know where that's at? It goes
I know
right
what
by
you're
school.
talking about. Yeah.
you're
It's
talking
back
about
by
Burgess.
Woodham. By Woodham.
Yeah.
that's Burgess Road.
Yeah.
By Woodham back there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were coming the opposite way.
Yeah.
I had bought my dad's truck.
Yeah.
I bought my dad's truck, which was a
You just hear, no.
It was a '79 F-150 camper package with a camper shell. And I put my tires on the back, which I should have never done. Anyways, we come
Had
around
it
that
for
corner
hours, putting
one
mud
night,
tires on the back.
and I was like, dude. As soon as we come around the corner, I was like, fucking hammered it.
Yeah.
As soon as we come around the corner, like all you could see was railroad tracks. You can't see anything on the other side of railroad tracks,
You can't.
but you know that the road dead ends.
Yeah.
Probably about 70 miles an hour. Hit the railroad tracks.
Oh no.
God
Off into the
bless,
fucking
bro.
wilderness. And when we're up in the air, I see headlights turn onto the road. I'm like, this is going to go fucking bad. Because this could be a cop.
Yeah, you have no.
I have
I
no
mean,
idea.
also, or you can
Well,
kill them.
I also know,
Everybody's
this-
dead.
how is this going to end up? We're in the air.
Yeah.
I've never done this before.
Yeah, and it doesn't
So when
pause
we
like you
land-
see
And
it
it's
in
like,
Dukes
and
of
it's,
When we
Hazzard.
land,
and it's just
Are we
woods,
going to lose
right?
control?
This
Yeah.
it's just woods in front of you, right?
No. It's another road.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So-
I know. Okay, I get what you're
so-
saying. Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to
Yeah.
land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to crash when we land?
Yeah.
Or what? So we end up, had a toolbox between us, metal toolbox. It hit the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Our heads hit the roof. And we come down, and we survived. And it was not a cop, thank God. Get out of the truck. Everything's fine. We're both fine. We're not really injured. I mean, head hurts, whatever.
Yeah.
Look underneath the truck. You
Concussions
where,
didn't exist back
You
then.
can see
Yeah.
where
It's a new thing.
the wheels hit up underneath the fender flares.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything seemed to be fine.
Yeah.
My
Bottom
nephew
of
goes-
transmissions just wipe clean off.
Yeah. My
Just
nephew,
fucking.
my nephew goes,
Oil pan is just ruined.
Yeah, yeah,
can
yeah.
we turn around and let me do that?
What?
I'm like, fuck no.
Wayne?
Yeah. I'm like, no.
Hey, bud. Nah.
He
No.
wanted to go back and do it again.
He wanted to do it so he could do it.
Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause
Hey,
I did
it's like,
it.
I saw
Brother.
what you did.
I'm like,
that
brother.
looked pretty good.
I'm like, no. It ain't happening.
And this is in your truck too, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, "Hey, let me drive your truck over these train tracks," type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that's crazy.
and I've been like,
What?
yeah, sure, let me out. And you go do it another night. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no. Ain't happening.
Yeesh.
Dude, there's so many stories like this that I've heard you tell me over time.
About me being pulled over on top of the roof of the truck?
I mean, just about
Okay.
you being wild and reckless with vehicles at a young age.
So the vehicle stuff, you've always been a big
Oh,
truck,
dude.
car and truck guy. And
Bad to the
Yeah.
bone.
Yeah.
So why, what made you get into that stuff? What was it? I mean,
I just like hot rods, man.
Yeah?
I just like, I mean, the whole roof thing, okay?
yeah.
So, same truck.
Okay.
I don't remember if it was before or after the launching thing. But,
the launching thing.
yeah,
just-
well, I don't know what else to say.
It's like,
man. The
yeah.
jump,
Before
the
or
launch,
after
whole
whatever,
truck launch.
Dukes of Hazzard.
The
Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard
The
thing.
school bus
Why would you call it
Didn't you
Dukes
do
of
the
Hazzard thing?
same thing by Joe Patty's house?
Do what?
Didn't you do the same exact thing at the the railroad tracks where Joe Patty's house actually is? Not where Joe Patty's is, but where his house is.
I don't even know where that's at.
It's at the end of W Street where W Street goes into old. What is that? Navy or
Isn't it Barrancas?
not Barrancas? No, Barrancas would be like over the bridge.
That's
Oh.
right.
You're talking
Oh,
about
you're talking
about Pace Boulevard. Was you're talking about?
Okay.
Yeah.
W Street dead ends into what Chet's is on.
Okay. So
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that
What is
reminded
that?
me
I
of
can't remember
that
the name.
Navy?
reminded me of a
Navy
different
Boulevard?
story.
Yeah, but you launched off that railroad tracks.
Yeah, but that reminded me of a different story.
It's
when
like,
you're
yeah,
like,
I'm like-
Hey,
Just
he
roll
was just
them.
all jumps.
when you're like, this story reminds me of this story.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, when you said this road ends with this story,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so who is he? My cousin.
So
Okay.
explain who Wayne is real quick, so just people are aware.
Wayne is my nephew,
Yes.
which is my stepbrother's son.
Yes.
Or my half brother's son.
So is he literally our uncle, or
He
he's
is my
cousin of us?
he is my
He would be half.
he is
Nephew.
he is my nephew
Yeah.
or half nephew.
Which makes him a cousin of us.
Sure, I don't know how that fucking.
Me neither. I don't know.
I
The
don't
math
get that,
on
either, dude.
You know,
I don't get the whole.
I mean,
But we always call him Uncle Wayne.
right?
I
Yeah,
know-
he's been around. For
I know.
He's
a while.
as old
I know
as
the
my
tree
dad.
goes up like this,
Yeah.
and I don't know where the fucking
The
branches,
branches
go.
are all
They've
fucking
fallen
all over the place.
off.
So, any rate,
They didn't make it on the jump.
so where I'm going with this is, so you're talking about this street ends with this street, and so
Yeah.
I am with my cousin, which I don't even think is my cousin, but I don't know for sure.
Anyways.
So we go out, and we're at, you know where Palafox and Main Street is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're headed from, like, Pensacola Beach
Yeah.
to Remote Bridge,
Yeah.
Yeah.
going towards Pensacola,
Okay.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Palafox. I'm, like, four parking spaces away from Palafox. There was a bar called Rum Runners. And across the street was a topless bar.
Okay.
Next door to it was a bottle club, which
This
at that
is
particular
sounding very familiar.
at that particular time, I didn't know that there was a bottle club there. So we go. I think it was on a Thursday night. It was drinking with Lincoln. So
Oh,
you spend
yeah.
$5.
Are you talking about out at the beach?
No.
No, he's talking
Oh,
about
downtown.
in town.
Downtown.
Okay. Okay.
Palafox and Main Street.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the
So-
dock used to do that out at Pensacola
so-
Beach.
So we're there. We're drinking with Lincoln, and it's $5 bar drinks.
Mm-hmm.
We're drinking. We're drinking. We're drinking. We're drinking. We're drinking.
Never did find that bottom.
Yeah. You'll
And-
get that with Lincoln.
Yeah, no,
and-
no,
You
no.
know?
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And they closed.
Generous.
So they're okay, let's go to this bar across the street. So we go there. Damn it, man. They shut down too.
Yeah.
Wild how
So-
they
Late
do
night.
that.
So,
Late night.
yeah, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever.
Yeah.
So my cousin says, hey, there's a bottle club right there. Really? We can go in there and drink? He goes, yeah, but we have to buy our alcohol. So we get in the truck
Just a weird
and
thing.
drive to the convenience store. And for whatever reason, we both buy a 12-pack bottles of beer, Michelob, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Both of us buy a 12-pack. Now, we've both been drinking. We're both shit-faced.
Yeah.
Why we're going there, I don't know.
Yeah. Why? It's like I think we're good, but
So-
you know.
But
Yeah.
we're on a
I
mission.
mean,
Right.
We're on a
piss
mission.
and
At this
vinegar.
point, you're like, we're gonna keep.
We haven't spent enough
fucking-
money.
We're
Right.
gonna
haven't
find
spent
that
enough
wall and we're
money.
gonna hammer it hard.
like, dude.
So
Yeah.
we go back to the same parking spot on the same side of the road. So we go there. We go in the bottle club, and we're drunk. Well, when we come out, we carry the boxes back out. I have a beer. He has a beer.
Okay.
Both of us still have the cardboard carton with a beer in each one.
Yeah.
Why, I have no fucking clue.
Okay.
I don't know.
There was
I don't
only
know.
one beer in each of the
Yeah,
packs.
yeah.
So you guys have drank 11 beers at this place.
Right.
On top of
Each of
they
us.
were already shits.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Each
dude.
of us.
Damn, that's
And
that's
it's
tough.
There were
sitting,
three shits to win.
It's
Yeah.
sitting between us
Yeah. Okay.
on the truck seat. We take off there. We're 4 parking spots from the red light.
Mm-hmm.
The very next road, apparently, you know where Shoreline is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So apparently there's a red light there. That night I didn't realize that there was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably brand
So
new.
when we
Yeah.
left that red
That was
light,
what the story we're
Yeah.
seeing. Dude.
when we left that red light, the very next road, apparently a cop was coming out of the side road and clocked us doing 75 and 35 a block away.
Oh fuck.
So,
dude.
so apparently
Oh shit.
we missed the light at Shoreline.
Blew through the light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
behind us.
Yeah.
Had no idea. Looking forward. You're drunk as shit. Why would you look back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. There's no that rear.
So
fuck that.
when
thing.
when you get up to like Main
that little
Street
guy?
that goes on an angle.
about
Main
all
Street
that.
goes on an angle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it
whatever.
starts
Paula
to-
Fox goes
It's
on an
all
angle.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Catty corner the thing.
When we get there, 2 cops pull up on the side in front of us.
Oh,
And he's behind us, and the blue lights are on. Everybody's blue lights are on. So as soon as the blue lights come on, my cousin goes, "My name's is."
My
James."
name's is.
He said, "My name is James Tyler." I said, "No, it's not." He said, "Yes, it is. Just believe
Wait.
that." I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
We're wearing shorts and a tank top. It's 30 degrees outside.
Mhm.
I mean, we're drunk.
Yeah.
We're warm. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You don't need a jacket
Okay.
after.
Right. So
11
we get out of
beers.
the truck, and they get us to the back of the truck, and I was like, oh, shit, it's cold now. So we start putting our hands in our pockets.
It's yeah.
We put our hands in our pockets. He's like, cup reaches down on his waist, and he's like, get your hands in your pockets, put them on the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And he comes up to us and starts talking to us for a minute. He's like, he looks at me, because I was driving. He said, you get in the passenger side of the truck and sit down.
Back in your truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he tells my cousin, you come over to the side of the road. He does a sobriety test. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
3 cops. He said, and then next thing I know, I see him walking over and he gets back in the truck. There's no speedometer in his truck because we never hooked the speedometer cable.
Yeah.
He's like, take him home and don't let him drive again.
So he.
Yeah.
So he did a sobriety
So-
test on.
And he said, when he gets back in the car, I said, what the fuck happened? He goes, well, I know this guy, and I know his driver's license number, I know his social security number, and he's clean.
Oh God.
So I
he
use it
gave
all the
him-
time. And he said, by the way, I'm wanted by the police in New York.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm like, holy fuck.
So so he passed the sobriety test on
Yeah.
the side of the road.
Yeah.
After drinking with Lincoln and 11
Hey,
beers at the
man,
Mono
it'll
Club.
probably sober you up.
And he was like, you know what? You drive him home.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, hey, not to cut this one short, but
I have a few more of those.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another one I want you to tell is you being in your parents' driveway. And then also having the police involved.
With the pot?
No.
Oh,
You were pulled over just being in the car. Not conscious.
Ooh.
You don't remember this story?
no.
Okay. Grandma didn't know you were there. You're sitting there. Keys in. I guess they were just
Oh,
in
no.
the. Well, then you go.
I think you got that mistaken. Because.
It's just how it was told to me at the time.
Okay, so that was the beginning. That's the end of the story that I was going to start telling.
Okay, go ahead.
So I normally don't go. I don't go out at all and drink anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but at that time I went out and I drank by myself. Normally never did either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally picked up somebody and had them, anyway, whatever. So I went out and drank by myself, and I'm on the way home, and I got stopped Mobile Highway and Michigan Avenue. 4-lane road.
Yeah.
I was in the fast lane at Mobile Highway, headed towards Bloomington Parkway.
Yeah.
The light was red. When I woke up, I'm assuming I woke up. I'm on the outside of my car. In a 2-door car. I was behind the driver's door, leaning up against the car. Like, standing up, leaning up against the car.
Yeah.
And when I opened my eyes, there was a state trooper talking to me. He was leaning up against his fender, passenger side, talking to me. And he said,
Funny how we find ourselves here.
yeah,
Damn, that's
He's
crazy.
like,
He said that to you, and you're like,
he said, I'm going to
Yeah.
need you to come over to the side of the road and do a sobriety test. And I was like, I'm like looking around, I'm like, oh shit.
You said, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Must
well,
be talking to me.
I'm looking around and there's no other cars.
Yeah, there's nobody else there.
Like,
There's
He
nobody
pulls a
else
Robert De
there.
Niro on him. Hey, you must be talking to me. I don't see nobody else out here.
yeah.
to me?
So I get like halfway over to the side of the road and I'm like, oh shit, my car's running. He goes, don't worry about it. Son, it's been running for a while. Oh fuck, I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, this is gonna suck. I ain't gonna be able to work. Blah 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 blah. So I get over the side of the road, and he's like, put one foot up and do this and this and this. Well, I noticed that when he said pick one foot up, as soon as I picked my foot up, he started looking me in the face. So I put my foot down on my other foot. So as soon as I see him start looking back down, I pick a foot back up so I can keep my balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it went on for a little bit. And he's like, son, get in your car, go home. I don't want to see you back on the road. I'm like, fuck, you won't ever see me, motherfucker, again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I get home, and
Until-
that's when I didn't live with Grandma, but I was ended up at
No,
Grandma.
yeah, I know.
I ended up in Grandma's driveway,
Yeah.
and with the fucking windows down, and
Yeah.
she over there beating on the window, going, "Aren't you supposed to be at work? Why are you here?"
Oh god.
Like, oh shit, I gotta go to work. No shower, no nothing. Just went right back to fucking work.
See, I remember you telling me that sounded like a different story, but I remember you also telling me a story where you were in Grandma's parking lot, keys, driveway, whatever.
She didn't have a parking lot, but okay.
There's a ton of
didn't own a
parking
business.
spots. She
Anyway.
did have a parking lot,
Okay.
way more than normal.
Okay.
Keys were in the car while you were in the car.
Yeah.
Car was off,
Yeah.
and you got it pulled over. You were asleep in the car. Grandma didn't even know you were there until the cop brought you to the front door.
Now,
That was a story that was told to me a while ago.
now, I did get pulled over.
Pulled over.
Yeah.
You were asleep.
You
Who
were in
knows
the
how
car.
far
No.
the cop
Yeah,
got there?
I got pulled over for doing burnouts because so the road next to our house had no lights, so I was doing burnouts across the road,
Yeah.
so I could know where the road was at night to go across the street to Grandma's house.
All right, excuse.
Yeah, excuse exactly
Sometimes, yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
And I kept
That's why I was
kept,
doing that, officer.
I kept pulling back and going across the road and doing burnouts across the street.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pull up one time, I look this way, look that way, and like I don't see anybody, and I take off. Well, I pull back again and do another burnout. It's like 7 fucking times. And I back up.
What time of day is this? At night?
Nice mid-afternoon-ish.
Sun's still out.
Sun's still
Fucking,
out.
there's people walking
don't-
down.
I
Yeah,
don't
there's people just
care.
walking around.
You know?
People just
So-
watering their...
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck
What
is
the
this
hell
boy
is he
doing?
doing?
Yeah. So...
That's that crow,
so,
boy.
Yeah. So I go to do it one more time, and I back up. I look to my right. I look to my left, and there's a cop, like pulled up at my door, like the front of his cop car. What does this jackass want? So I just like ease off the road. Boop, 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 boop. He's like, comes to the car. He's like, "You have a license, sir?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have a license." He's like, "You have it on you?"
I would love to know where it is.
I'm like, "No, I don't have it on me." He goes, "Where's your license at?" I'm like, "Home." He's like, "Where's it at?" "Right there."
Yeah.
So he's calling your bluff. He's like, there's no way this motherfucker
So-
lives right there.
So he follows me to the house,
yeah.
and our grandma comes out like, "What the hell's going on?" Like, I don't know. He wants my license.
And you're like, I don't even...
That's
were we
crazy.
supposed to be carrying that around?
Not
Yeah. Who
Not-
carries their
What is
license
a license
around?
exactly?
Not that
Yeah,
she
I
didn't hear me doing burnouts for like
Yeah,
half an
yeah.
hour in a
That's
row.
also
You
good.
know?
That's
She's
also
like, that
good.
boy's weird, but he's staying close to home. I guess
Yeah.
that's good by me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here,
I have several stories I got busted.
yeah.
Yeah.
That-
Not necessarily all by the police.
Go on.
My brother, what a fucking dick. So, I mean, I love him. He's dead, but I love him. But
Yes.
anyway, so me and my nephew Wayne, we're 14, 15. We're out mowing grass, right? Mowing grass.
And is this in Pensacola or is this?
Yeah, no,
okay.
Pensacola.
Okay.
Typically, a lot of
Or-
these stores
or
are over here
Moan-
because Wayne lived elsewhere, but he stayed over here sometimes.
Yeah.
Over here?
Yeah,
Pensacola.
not in Jacksonville,
Pensacola.
Yeah. You said
So
over here. So I was like, huh?
Sorry.
yeah,
My
so
bad.
we're mowing grass, and we end up mowing grass for somebody my mom cleaned house for one of their friends, and their yard was like freaking 4 foot high.
Yeah.
And it was a small yard, but we mowed it.
This is my yard.
And the lady's like,
Sounded a little too familiar.
the lady's like, well, what are you gonna charge me? Blah blah blah. Well, we're like, I don't know, $25. I mean, okay, this was 35 fucking years ago.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe
That's
40.
$1,000
Maybe
this
40.
year.
Maybe 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we mow the grass and everything, and the lady's like, "Oh, here's your $25 or whatever it is." And she goes, "Oh, hold on, I'll be right back." She goes, "I'm sorry, I'm a cancer patient."
Oh,
So she comes out with this film container. Well, I know you know what film containers are because they used to have film.
Yeah, for the
and
cameras
and
and
shit.
you go
Yeah.
send film off to have
Right.
it developed.
Yeah.
yeah.
And we open
All
it up, and it's red hair, Sensa, whatever, marijuana,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
packed in there,
Okay. So this is.
and the $20-something for mowing the grass.
Oh, darn. So that was just kind of a little tipsy.
Yeah, here you
that
go.
She was. Yeah.
Maybe
she's
like a
here you go.
nip slip too.
She was like,
"Here
check
you
this
go."
titty out real quick.
So with that being said, we're like, so now we're mowing like every motherfucker's yard.
Yeah, you're like, dude. I wonder who else.
Yeah.
Like, what's
so
up?
so we mowing all these people's yard and stuff. We're in his neighborhood, and we mow this guy's yard, and he's like, "Oh man, catch back up with me Friday."
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're young. We're stupid. Whatever.
You're not too worried about it that way. You're like, we'll figure it out. type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. So at that point, you come back Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, just come back Monday.
Mm.
Okay. So we go back like Wednesday. Hey, can you catch me this Friday? Okay. At this point, I'm like, are we gonna egg his house? Are we gonna like shit in his gas tank? What are we
Yeah.
gonna do to him?
Yeah. The wheels are
And-
turning at this point. It's
Yeah.
to pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we show up and he's like, "Hey man, I don't have any money, but I can give you some grass."
You're like, no, sir.
Weed.
We cut grass.
No weed.
No. I know. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weed. So I'm like, okay.
Mhm.
Gallon size Ziploc bag full of fucking weed.
What?
Yeah.
For fucking mowing the grass?
Yeah. And it was like,
Golly.
it wasn't a big yard.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
He goes this time Friday every week.
hey,
Yeah.
let's haul ass and don't say anything to him because he probably doesn't realize how much that was worth.
Yeah.
So anyway, me and my nephew split it for everything to do, right? I get home. I'm a bragger.
Yeah.
I say something.
And you're
to my brother.
stoked too.
I
You're
say
like,
I say something to my brother. I'm like, ah! I'm beating my fucking chest like a
Yeah.
fucking gorilla and shit.
yeah.
I get home, and my brother's like, "You better give me half of it. I'm gonna tell mom."
Oh, come on,
no,
boo.
dude.
Wait, whoa! It gets better than this. So I was like, "Okay,
Mom
here-
goes, you
Such
give
a
me half,
dick.
or I'm telling
is this
Dad.
Is this an older brother or younger brother?
Older.
Older? Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's that older
So-
brother
And
mentality.
bigger.
That's that
and
older
bigger,
brother
yeah,
mentality.
And bigger.
Yeah.
and bigger." So I give him half, right?
Yeah.
It gets better than this. So I give him half. I keep my half. Yeah, I made a few joints, whatever, Well, he gets caught in the driveway selling his half to somebody else.
What the fuck?
My parents
by-
caught him.
Oh no.
Which is
So
worse than the police.
Yeah,
So-
100%.
yeah.
Dude.
So
Which just ain't good
Uh,
business.
where did you get that from?
Kurt gave it to
Kurt gave it to me.
Oh fuck that,
I'm
dude.
like, what the fuck?
me. Yeah, dude. What
that
are you
So-
talking about,
sucks.
bruh?
So I had to
Narc?
get my shit up.
Golly.
Come to find out
dude.
years later, my
Yeah.
mom smoked pot.
Oh, the whole time she was like, this ex is in pretty good shape. Yeah.
It may not have
Inside
been.
job right there.
It may not have been.
Yeah.
You know?
She goes, hey, she probably caught Boo Boo. And then Boo Boo was like, hey, Kurt's got another bag, but we need to like finagle it out of him.
They actually split it.
Yeah,
between them.
He's like, I get to keep mine, but
Yeah.
I'm going to get you one the same size.
Yeah, I'll get you the other half.
Yeah, we're just going to, so
Golly.
play this right. We both got our beak wet.
Did you know that she smoked?
I had no idea.
No?
That's so funny.
No.
Oh, dude.
That's so funny, man.
Dude.
It's wild, dude. It's wild how many people like honestly. Well, now it's changed a little bit with like the the legalization stuff or whatnot. But like,
It's a different type of thing
It's
nowadays.
different now.
It's not like what it was.
but even a while ago, like 10 years ago or something like that. I guess you don't really realize it when you're younger. But then you're
Well,
like, oh shit, they
What
definitely.
are you, 33? 32?
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, when you were like 1 or 2, okay, and I wanted to go out and drink, she watched you, right?
Mhm.
So, I found out before that, well, actually, when I was in high school. So, when I was in high school, we wouldn't want to skip school. And she would say, okay, well, just go down the street towards the bus stop. Stay on till like 9 o'clock. That's when your father goes to work, and you can go back home. Right?
Oh, so you and mom were tight.
Right,
Y'all
right,
and
right.
mom were,
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
and mom were tight.
Yeah.
Two peas in a
Gotcha.
pod.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that was
So-
like you were kind of a mama's boy in that way. Like you and mom had a
for
good
sure.
relationship.
Right, but let's go further with
Yeah.
that in depth.
Yeah.
And she would say, okay, oh, that's good.
Mhm.
And I would go, okay, well, so-and-so and so-and-so is going to come over here.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, well, if you guys give me the money, I'll go up and buy you alcohol.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
15-ish.
Yeah. This is like high school
Right.
days or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
So you're like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, mom.
Yeah.
You're like, dude,
This
So-
is Batman's
awesome.
origin
So-
story. is what
Yeah.
we're finding
She would
out.
bottle the shit,
Yeah.
come out of the house, and we're playing quarters.
Hmm.
And we're sitting at the kitchen table, It's a long table, 2 people on each side, one each end.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, and we all smoke pot at the time,
Mhm.
right? And next thing I know, somebody at the end of the table lights up a joint.
This is in the house.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's
Mom's
tough.
Mom's there
She's hanging out like down there
in the table,
Oh,
at the
brother.
table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good Lord.
And
They
she's
got some
like,
balls on
and
them.
and then here we go. It's like, you want some? You want some? You want some? Everybody smokes pot.
Yeah.
Gets my mom.
Oh,
Everybody's like,
shit.
oh, yep.
Wait,
all
so
the way
is that
around.
how you found out, or did you know
Yeah.
before
No,
that?
that's
how you found
That's
out,
exactly how I found out.
dude. That's hilarious.
So yeah, and then after that, it was like I knew that was happening.
Yeah.
So and that was like when I was 15,
Mm-hmm.
which is not when he was born, obviously. So, and then I have extra, like a roach or whatever.
Yeah.
She go, oh yeah, I'll take it. Well, we had this cabinet that was like something similar to that,
Mm-hmm.
which had glass doors and stuff on it, which was all the good china.
Yeah.
It had the gravy boat.
Right.
that.
Yeah, it had all the stuff that
Whoa.
you'd never use. It's all the stuff that
Right.
stays up in
Whoa.
the.
Like that Adam Sandler thing on Hot Chicks where it's like, you nod your weed in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the roaches got put in the gravy boat.
See?
Yeah. Yeah.
So whenever you went home to mom, like for her to babysit Cody, it's like, Mom, you have any gravy?
Oh, that was the code. That was
That
the
was
code
the
word.
code. That was the code.
That's
Gravy,
cool.
because it's all within the gravy boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
that's cool.
It's
well,
all gravy.
If
It's
you
all
don't-
gravy.
If you don't want any gravy,
It's
Mom,
all gravy, baby.
I got some gravy for you, Mom. If you
Oh,
just
that's
watch the
cool.
kid,
That's funny, dude.
So
that's
it was like, it was a big fucking eye opener.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine, dude. Like the thought of finding that out in that way. Well, I'm sure it was probably like a what
Just
in the
like-
fuck is going on,
You
Mom?
probably
Right.
felt your
Like, what?
stomach drop, and then
Yeah.
also at the same time you're like,
Well,
I don't even understand.
At first, you're like
Temperature's
because
hot.
if you're hanging out with your buddies and somebody lights up a joint in your house, you're like, whoa, dude, what the? It,
Yeah.
Mom's here.
it-
Mom's here.
Yeah,
Mom's here.
you're like freaking
Well,
out.
Not just that mom's here, but mom's in the other room.
Yeah, like
But mom's at
here.
the fucking
Yeah.
table.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't even
dude,
imagine what
that's
that feels like.
yeah, that's
Um,
crazy.
Yeah.
One big story I want you to for sure tell, so we don't forget,
Okay.
is how that wreck happened. I want to hear as much as you know of what happened in the wreck.
Okay.
Like, set the scene. I don't know how old. I know how old you were, but I don't know how long you had been driving at this point. Like, legally.
6 months.
So 6
Oh,
months.
so you were young. And
16
Yeah.
years old.
Okay. So
Clearly been driving way longer than that, but
Yeah,
just
yeah,
legally
yeah.
6
so
months.
so let me set this up beforehand. So I get the car. The car had been basically at a yard sale kind of store.
Mm-hmm.
It had been rolled. The A-pillar on the driver's side had been welded back up,
Oh, wow.
and you could still see that it was welded back up.
yeah,
The driver's side on the roof was all crunched up, where you can tell it was rolled.
yeah.
What was the vehicle?
65 Chevrolet Buick Special.
Okay.
65 Buick Special. So it's like a 65 Chevrolet Chevelle,
Yeah.
Okay.
4-door.
Yeah.
So anyway, I get the car, blah, 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 blah. So I'm out driving it and testing it out and whatever. And I drive down the paved road next to our house, which we had a dirt road. And I go down there, and I'm like, I'm a badass because I got a car for the first
Oh
time.
yeah, dude.
And
That's
it's
a
got
feeling.
V8,
That's a feeling
you know?
right there,
Oh,
dude.
but
So we had
Big
a
time.
we had a
it's
cousin.
like seeing your first
First titty.
You're
100%,
man,
dude.
you
we had
never
a
forget
we had a
that.
cousin at the time that his name was Bill. He was a fucking, I don't know. He was borderline handicapped.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
It's just, we call him Bill though.
Okay.
Gotcha.
We get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can
So-
put our thumb on that.
So, at any rate,
Move past it.
we're going down the road, and I drive down there and come back, and my brother and Wayne, not Wayne, your nephew, but
Yes.
the other Wayne, he wants to go for a ride with me, and they're like, he used to ride a moped,
Mm-hmm.
and like, man, you better put your helmet on if you're gonna ride with Kurt.
Oh. Okay.
So I go down the paved road. I pull off to the side of the paved road in the dirt. And I'm going to spin out, and I'm going to, like, spin around and hit the pavement and haul ass.
Yeah.
Well, I spin out, hit the paved road, straight across, hit a fucking tree. He had his helmet on. Well, we bounced off the fucking tree and get back, and it crinkled the bumper up. It crinkled the bumper up, or
So-
whatever.
This was the first couple days you have in the car.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
even in the beginning, you were just like, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that was hilarious. But, so anyway, me and my girlfriend at the time, we went to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And
This is Perdido, so Johnson's Beach.
yeah,
Okay.
Johnson's
Just
Beach.
out in Perdita area.
So you go over the bridge,
yeah.
and you go
I don't
around
know
the
how
curve.
recently you've been there, but it looks way different now. There's a roundabout now there.
Oh, yeah.
It's been
Changed so many times.
20
Yeah.
years since
Yeah.
I've been over
Yeah.
there. So you go over the bridge, and there's a curve, and there was a bar right there. Well, you could go straight across, or you could go around the curve,
Yeah.
and there was a bar right there.
Right.
So we went around the corner, and we went to the beach, blah, 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 blah. And we were coming back. Well, a guy had been at the bar,
Mm-hmm.
and had left and went to the oyster bar
Down at the foot of the bridge.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
to drop a friend off.
Yeah.
Well, when they quit serving him at the bar,
Mm-hmm.
he went to go drop a friend off, and we was on the way back. Well, they quit serving him at the back bar, and they started serving at the front bar, and then he went to go take a friend home, and he was on his way back again. Well, we'll come back around the corner
Yeah.
because we were down at the beach.
Yeah.
And when we come around the corner, he was going straight across to the bar, and we come around the corner, we hit driver.
Oh shit.
So what happened was I had a 65 Buick Special, which is like a Chevelle.
Yeah.
4-door.
Yeah.
Big car. And I can show you pictures. The frame was bent out of the side of the car. And he had a Honda Accord, which had the hood hinge in the front.
Mm-hmm.
The hood hinges broke and
So it's
decapitated
like a suicide hood.
Oh,
decapitated him. And I was stuck in the car. The girl next to me that was sitting exactly next to me, because we didn't have we had seatbelts, but it was a lap style.
Yeah.
The gear shifts went in her breast and come back out.
Holy
So they took her through Life Flight
Yeah.
because they thought
Might have
That it
punctured
could-
a lung or something.
poked
Yeah.
her lung or injured or whatever.
Yeah.
They left me in the car, and the H car having on the hose.
Mhm.
It was like a half an hour sign. Air going to my brain the whole time I was sitting there. I sat in the car for half an hour,
What?
an hour, before they could get my leg
Out of the.
underneath the brake
Yeah.
pedal.
Oh, buddy's
Dude.
riddled
Look,
with scars.
Holy shit.
Look at the dent in his leg.
Oh, fuck, dude. And
I-
that's from that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could reach my hand down next to my leg,
Yeah.
and the bone stuck up past my
dude.
hand.
Yeah.
how
my
fast
jeans.
was dude go? How fast was
35. Both of us were going 35. And
Holy
they said it was like hitting a wall at 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I told the cop, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm 17 years old.
Yeah.
Or 15 years old or whatever.
You're 16 at the
yeah.
time.
Yeah, 16. There ain't no way I'm doing the fucking speed limit.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta be doing 35. I gotta be loose doing 50.
Yeah.
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 Minimum.
Right.
So, at any rate, so yeah, that's how it happened.
So, and in the process of all this,
And
he
they
ends up
took-
losing his sight out of his right eye.
Yeah.
So what?
So what
So
happened was
he's blind in his right eye
the-
to
Yeah.
this day.
it was such a hard impact that the steering wheel went up and hit the roof of the car, and it hit so hard that my eye popped like this, and it snapped the main nerve going to the optical nerve.
Fuck. So it like ripped the like
Yeah, just like
retinal out from the back of the eye or
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy,
did you notice this in the car, like in the car when you were stuck in there when
No.
you were in there for like 30 minutes?
So-
I
could you
assume
so-
there had to be some sort
could
of
you
shock.
tell?
So check this out. So I'm in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a volunteer fire department couple
Mhm.
that's going to dinner, half a mile away, at the oyster bar.
Yeah.
They hear the message. They come to us because the fire department can't get there that quick.
Right.
So instead of going to dinner, they come there. Check on me. She says that it looks like somebody pulled my eyelids out and put golf balls in there and stripped them over my eyelids.
Oh my
And she
God.
said, I was coherent. And she said, I told her, I can't see you, but God, you smell good.
That's what you said in the car?
Yeah. I'm fucking trapped in the car. And she
Dude.
said, that's what I said.
Dude. He's got lines for everything, dude.
Yeah,
Trapped in a car and he's still got hitters in the
I'm
book.
like-
seen and heard
I'm gonna
and
fucking
been
die.
through a lot.
I'm going to fucking
Golly,
die.
dude.
And I'm like,
And you're like, damn, you smell good, little
"Damn,
lady.
Man, I'm a player.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
You're like,
up?
damn, let me touch your hair. Your hair's soft, girl. Yeah.
Like the back of your
Damn.
head.
So, what hit this part of your?
The steering wheel.
That was the steering wheel. Okay.
This-
And
I
was
can-
that what
I
hit
can
the
show you-
eye too?
Well, no, that's what stopped my head.
And the
And
eye,
the eye
popped.
kept going.
Oh fuck.
I mean, I can show you
Golly,
pictures where the steering wheel is actually literally against the A-pillar that goes up like this on an angle is straight up and down. And the roof goes, instead of going straight across like this, it goes like that.
Golly, dude. That's gnarly, man.
And the frame is sticking out the side. And it's
wild.
you got to think it's like a Honda Accord. It's like a,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little shit box.
Dude, and
Yeah.
he's shown me pictures of his car, the aftermath of his car, because he has some.
Yeah.
Bro, you're like, who the fuck's even...
How do you even get out? Yeah.
How do you see a body
Yeah.
after that? How does a body make it through
Yeah.
that?
Well,
We're a fucking bag of meat.
okay, here's my thing.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
gnarly.
I
dude.
mean, it is what it is.
yeah.
But I live my life to where,
One
From
quarter
then.
mile at a time.
from then,
Yeah.
I'm in overtime.
Yeah.
I should have died.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm in overtime.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe not fuck it, but
Yeah, no,
also
fuck it.
fun fact about my dad, which this is insane because
Excuse me.
like the math on it is just weird. Between him and his mom, one complete set of eyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mom's
so-
blind in her left
Yeah.
eye.
So what
What?
happened to her was when she was little.
Oh, and it was her left eye too.
Yep.
Yeah. So when she was little, she went to the store to air up a bicycle tire.
Mhm.
Being living in Michigan because that's where I was born,
Okay.
and I moved here when I was 5.
Yeah.
I remember none of the bullshit. Thank God.
Yeah.
Um.
The Michigan bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when she was growing up, she had a flat tire. So she goes up to the air pump or whatever, and she goes to blow the tire up.
Yeah.
She goes to blow the tire up, and it popped, and there was glass underneath the tire, and it went through, and it blinded her in the left eye.
Dude, what the fuck?
So when my whole accident happened,
Yeah.
okay, I wake up like 3 weeks later after my accident because I didn't realize what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And then I was in traction because they were pulling my leg back into place.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, how you feel? I'm like, I'm fine and whatever. I'm like, she's like, you see all right? I'm like, and I didn't realize I was blind in one side.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you wouldn't sleep and someone take one eye shut,
Yeah.
you wouldn't realize that.
Yeah.
That
When you
happened.
wake, it'd be like, okay, I'm still seeing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just not out
So-
of both eyes.
So I
yeah.
didn't realize it.
Right.
So, and she's like, and then when I realized what happened, she's like, you gonna be all right with this? I'm like,
Do I have
Well-
another choice?
well, you've done it for years,
Yeah.
so
So
whatever.
yeah. So
I
her
mean, it is what it is.
having that and you seeing her was, I guess, kind of a calming. You're like, okay, like it
I mean, I
sucks.
didn't even realize.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't even realize that happened to her.
Yeah.
She explained it to me after the fact when my accident happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's wild.
That's crazy, dude.
So
That's crazy.
it's like, I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you do?
Right. I mean, shit.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
I mean,
fuck.
What I say, when you meet stupid people, you can't fix stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't fix that. It's already done.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Just-
I mean, shit.
That's
true.
The hardest part about that was the old Winn-Dixies used to have a tower in the front of the store.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. I remember the older ones. Yeah.
So earlier after that happened, I'm checking out at Winn-Dixie, and I go to the front of the store, and I check out. I see the tower. Everything's good. We live in a beach scene,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they have sunglass racks on both sides.
Yeah.
I gotta walk away, and I run into a sunglass rack because I didn't see it on this side.
Oh.
Sunglass rack falls.
Oh,
Sunglasses everywhere.
shit.
And I turn around. Everybody's looking at me.
Yeah.
I was like, meh, fucking. I just walked out.
Yeah. How long was that after the wreck? You think?
Probably about 6 months.
Yeah. So you're still kind of like getting used to the whole like. Well, I guess
I
not
mean, I
getting
used to
used to it.
Equilibrium.
I
But,
used,
like,
I
yeah.
used to run this shit.
Readjusting distances.
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
like not
Yeah.
having
I
this
used- I used to-
peripheral, I guess.
Yeah, I used to run a lot of shit.
Yeah.
The funny thing about
I used
that
to
is-
run into a lot of shit.
The funny thing about that is I was not supposed to be using my left leg. So, like, using a standard,
Sure.
you know?
Yeah. Oh.
My brother had a standard,
Mhm.
and I was not supposed to use it. So my mom let me go with my brother as long as I was in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
As soon as we got away from the driveway,
Then it was time to
Yeah.
I
do
could
the old
drive.
switcheroo.
yeah, And then after that, it was like, yeah, I can drive.
Yeah.
But then when I realized I started running into shit, like
Yeah.
walking into the hallway, walking into the bathroom, walking
Yeah.
into whatever, and I was like bruising this side up a lot.
Yeah. Did you? So after that, was there a time period after that you were like sketched out about driving, or did you ever have a time where you after the crash were you like, I don't want to like that scares me or
No, I didn't
anything
give
like
a fuck.
that?
I didn't give a fuck.
Huh.
Like,
So yeah, after you were just
so
everything
like I was
cool.
in hospital for like a month,
Mhm.
and after that, I was able to like ride with my brother
Yeah.
for like a block away, and I could drive.
Right.
Yeah, back in the car.
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't give a
Wow.
shit.
Crazy, dude. That's crazy.
I didn't give a shit, man.
That's
I was
crazy,
like,
man.
yeah,
You're
fell off the
Mhm.
bike, get back on.
Fucking, they just built them different, man. They
Yeah.
just built them different back then,
They
didn't
keep
they?
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
I was
Hey,
like-
you can't kill them.
I was
Dude,
like
them
the
things.
$3 man.
Yeah.
The $3 man.
I can't thank you enough for letting us come and doing this with you. Like it's, you're like a dream guest of mine.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I wouldn't do both of you.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, we only got one couch, so we're gonna have to take turns anyway. But
Sorry, I wasted all your time.
oh no, you're fine.
Dude,
There
this
was no time
awesome,
wasted.
bro.
Yeah, there was no
This
time
was
wasted.
sick. This is, I mean, fuck, we got to sit and hang out and fuck off for an hour. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and
This is awesome.
story time with pops.
Yeah. I have
I
never
mean-
heard like any of these stories.
Yeah,
so
they're
I was
crazy.
fucking
Man,
Man, I have
stoked. Yeah.
so many more stories.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome.
We'll have to do another episode for
I
sure.
have so many more stories.
Yeah.
Well, thank
You-
us some.
you
Get them
have-
in line.
You have no idea of the bullshit.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a couple more for sure.
Yeah, round 2 or something.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
It has to be a couple more.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
It won't be like another one. It
Yeah.
has to be a couple more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're down for it.
We'll do it. Hell yeah.
Before we get out of here, we need to shout out some sponsors. We're in Jacksonville, Florida right now for a UFC event.
We
But
are.
if you're in Pensacola, Florida, and you at all are interested in maybe pursuing a career in like martial arts, Kazushi Club Pensacola off of Scenic Avenue.
Cervantes. It's off Scenic Highway. in
Scenic
Cervantes.
Highway. Well, yeah, it's like where they
Turns
turn.
into Cervantes.
It's like
I guess.
it's a weird turn.
Yeah.
So like right there where the Domino's is on Scenic, or
So you guys know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
yeah. Kazushi Club Pensacola. You see us there all the time.
Sushi
There-
Club.
Yes, Derek Overby runs it. He is the head instructor. Phenomenal technique. Him and his little brother. I mean, I guess that they're only different by a couple hours or something like that. I can't remember their age difference.
Casey and Derek?
Yeah.
No, Derek's like 4 years older than Casey.
At any rate.
Well,
I
they
think-
look
at any rate,
the same.
At any
Yeah,
rate. At any rate.
Yeah. Kazushi Club.
Go ahead. What's up?
At any rate.
What's up?
At any rate. Couple hours, 3 hours, 2 hours,
Yeah.
12 hours,
Yeah.
12 days, whatever.
You know him?
No, I don't know. I'm just trying to get you guys to get over your hump.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is the podcast.
Go ahead.
This is the hump.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Finish.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. He's saying you go ahead. You're saying you go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm saying get over your hump.
All right, we're over the hump.
Okay.
All right, so Derek and Casey run Little Guy Jits, but they show you technique to work on bigger opponents if you're having issues with that, sweeps, submissions, all sorts of technique. They have an Instagram page, Little Guy Jits. But if you want to come learn in person, Kazushi Club Pensacola, they have classes Monday through Thursday nights, Friday mornings, and Saturday open mats. No classes on Sundays. They do have, what are the morning classes during
It's
the week?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Monday, Wednesday,
Yep,
Friday.
9
Okay.
to 10:30. So
And
check those out.
a lot of situations where like maybe somebody, it's going to be a smaller class, you'll get one-on-one technique, so it's going to be a phenomenal teaching experience.
Yep.
If you are not in Pensacola, Florida, where can they catch training at?
Panacea Martial Arts, baby. Tony Rayborn is out there, freshly minted black belt, out there at Panacea in Gulf Shores, right?
Foley, Alabama.
Foley.
Yeah.
I get those two mixed up all the time, but
Yeah, they're close.
But Foley, yeah. So they just moved into, well, I guess it's been a year now, but into their new bigger gym, a gigantic gym.
Doubled
they've
in
got-
size at least.
Yeah, they've got mats throughout the entire place. All kinds of different classes. Super family friendly gym. So if you have children or younger kids that are kind of looking into getting into martial arts, don't really know where to go, they have all kinds of options for that. So definitely check them out. Tony Rayborn is a killer. Technique is insane, and he's like the best fucking dude.
Yeah,
We
father
love
of the
Tony.
year.
Yeah.
Just had a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're starting their
Amazing.
own little family over there
Yeah.
at Panacea, so definitely go check them out. They're great. So yeah, and they've got classes all through the week. Wednesday evening is the intermediate?
It's beginner,
Beginner.
no-gi, and then advanced
Advanced.
no-gi. Yeah.
So yeah, beginner and advanced classes are run by Rich
Shimoleski.
Shimoleski, the owner of A Lifestyle Experiment,
Yeah.
who's also another sponsor of the podcast. You've seen us rocking their gear. He does mostly no-gi jiu-jitsu gear. So if you're looking for some fresh fits, some new kits, high-quality gear, A Lifestyle Experiment is the way, A Lifestyle Experiment is the way to go.
Yeah.
Their website is alefl.com. And their Instagram is at A Lifestyle Experiment. There's some underscores and stuff in there, but if you just look up A Lifestyle Experiment, you'll find it. So yeah, definitely check some of his stuff out. You can sign up for the email subscription type stuff, and they'll let you know when all the new stuff comes out.
Yes.
And it's a great way to support local businesses and whatnot around here. So yeah, definitely check them out.
Absolutely. And if, for whatever reason, you don't have a tattoo, say you're looking for a good artist,
Yeah.
you get tattooed at Sacred Grounds.
Right.
There's some phenomenal artists there. You got Chauncey Fury, Johnny Mumbles,
The
being
dude.
like a presenting sponsor of the podcast.
Yes.
Amazing guy, crazy conversations we have, does phenomenal work. You can commission them to do art pieces, full sleeves, back pieces, full body pieces.
And please try not to do them yourselves.
Yeah, don't
Yes.
do that. Let Johnny Mumbles do it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, when
That's
you
the
have
way
a
to go.
professional like that,
Don't wait till you go to jail to have this shit done.
yes, and
Yeah.
you have professionals like that, why not take advantage of them?
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, Sacred Grounds, man, located downtown Pensacola.
Yes.
They do all different kinds of stuff, so definitely check out Johnny Mumbles and check out Sacred Grounds. And yeah, we appreciate all of our sponsors of the podcast for helping
Yeah.
support us and making this
Absolutely.
thing happen. So good shit. But yeah, are you good,
Yeah, we're good, dude.
dude? Thank you.
Great shit. Pop's hanging out.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. We appreciate you
Hell
for
yeah.
hanging with us. It's a good deal.
Yeah,
So,
appreciate you.
hell yeah, dude.
All right. I love the younger generation.
right.
Well, some of it.
We love you
Pop's
too.
signing out.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We're getting the fuck up out of here. We love you. Yee yee.
Yee yee.